All right, so just a quick note to not get caught up with doing social comparison and thinking about, how you're so much worse than everybody else and that you're problematic and all that kind of stuff, but really start thinking about how amazing that you actually are and focus on what are your really true amazing characteristics that you have, right? So those weaknesses that you view are weaknesses, they're not weaknesses. That's not at all. They're your unique traits that are really good for you. And if you feel that you need to improve on those particular traits, well, then that's okay. But make sure that you don't focus on what everybody else is doing and focus on trying to improve that particular trait, whittle around, and just keep working at it, get help, do the things that you need to do, but not get carried away in the sense that you think that you're somehow flawed and problematic. I think that is the most important lesson that I've learned day in and day out of being a professor and studying performance and I'm trying to understand how companies improve and people improve, and it's a real the way that we normally think about this is competitive analysis, where we sort of think about how we position ourselves relative to our rivals. Frankly, that is not a healthy behavior, and I do not encourage that, and I don't think it actually tells you what you should do and how to get better with what you're doing. I think there's no message to that other than you just are somehow flawed and problematic. But instead, you have to sort of think about, what is the one thing a trait that I have that I would like to improve? Let's figure out how to improve that particular thing. Let's figure out that we need to get, if we need to get some help or coach to coach us through something, right? So whether it's sort of in your mind, it's a psychologist. If it's a person or your outside physical stuff, let's get a coach to help you exercise. Simple things like that are really important. But then as well, do things very systematically, right? Like, it's deliberate learning is a very powerful tool where you whittle down, find what is it that thing is just not quite working, or where you where it needs to be improved, right? So when I swim a lot, and I've improved a ton in the last year, being on this first year that I've been on a team with a coach, and it's been amazing because it's the coach has been sort of telling me how to whittle down, she coaches us on how to find what part of the stroke needs to be improved, and you kind of slowly improve it, and over weeks and weeks and weeks of focusing on something, then you focus on the next thing, then you focus on the next thing, and you spend weeks and weeks and months sort of doing that. But then it's not only that, but it's decades, right? So I'm just beginning where I think I can start. I'm just getting to the point where I'm okay to swim with the other groups, although I'm still slower than some of them that are there. But it's taken a year, and I think it's still going to take another year before I'm sort of keeping up with them. And maybe I don't keep up with them. That is fine. And that's where you have to learn that, hey, this is me, but that's fine too, right? You don't have to be a Formula One, race car all the time where everything's always revving as high as it's possible. You have to figure out, like, what is the right combination where you can improve, figure out, what you enjoy about yourself, and about what you're actually doing. What are those unique things, and do that repeatedly. So hopefully this helps you out. Helps me out to talk this through. All right, take care and have a wonderful day.